Today we're going to be taking a look at 5 of the most interesting marketing fails I've come across so far in my research as I continue this as a series. Before we get into those 5 examples of atrocity marketing, if you would like to, you can like, subscribe, comment, any of that shit. But honestly, you haven't even seen the video yet, so I would understand. It's been 30 seconds. I would understand if you were like, no, I'm not liking that shit. I gotta see it first.
He's out of line, but he's right.
So let me know by the end of the video if you like that shit. But anyway, let's get to the first example, which is Burger King's Pride Whopper marketing campaign that appeared throughout Australia. I believe this happened in 2022. It was, let's just get into the details. In 2022, Burger King posted on Instagram in an effort to launch their Pride Whopper, whatever that is. Normally we know what a bun looks like, but they decided they would allow people the option of having 2 top half buns or 2 bottom halves. So basically you get the curved top one on both sides of the burger. No. Anyway, I get the whole equality thing, and I pat brands on the back for effort, but no, this is just horrible ideas, marketing, and things like that. And they should have probably took that into consideration when, they thought about this. If they had someone in the room that's a LGBTQ plus representative, then this probably doesn't happen, because someone's in that room is probably gonna say, yo, it's a bad idea. But anyway, they apologized, obviously, because that's just the right thing to do. But there is a lesson in this, and the lesson is inclusion is great, and it was kind of harmless, but just open your ears and try not to be tone deaf. I mean, this is just easily avoidable, But let's get to the next one, where we're going to take a look at Tampax. Tampax decided to tweet some creepy shit, and it backfired hard. Let's get into it. In, I believe, 2022, Tampax wanted to tweet something that would make them go viral, and they decided to tweet, "You're in their DMs, we're in them. We are not the same." Now, this is a simple mistake of them trying to get a hold of that brand tweeting viral stuff like Wendy's or Aldi's train. But it backfired because stop. If you did any research whatsoever, you would know that girls as young as like 9 or 8 years old can get their period. So no, don't tweet that shit. And 2, today, that's just not gonna fly with people in my generation. That's weird. Stop that shit. So they apologized because of the obvious, and the lesson here is know your demographic. I mean, that's kind of the obvious. Learn your demographic if you don't know them, and maybe not tweet risky, creepy shit. And you shouldn't have to worry about being misconstrued by the public. 1 + 1 = 2, maybe. Anyway, the next one we're going to get into is Dove, which is unfortunate because Dove has a history, over a 15-year plus history of being a well-representative of body positivity and things that go under that tree. But in 2017, they decided to sell a body wash, limited edition, real beauty bottle packaging in the UK. The design was meant to resemble different body types, but it failed pretty bad after release, obviously. This was surprising though, as I said in the beginning, because of their identity over 15 years being what it was. The response to this total opposite. For many people, these bottles basically acted as a proxy for the consumer's own body. It had people questioning which bottle should they get? Should I get the one that is my body, or should I get the one that I think is my ideal body? It was just horrible situations that happened with that campaign. Luckily, because of their reputation, not a lot of people hated them over it or anything like that, but it did kind of blow back hard because it just was a lack of thinking situation. The lesson here would definitely be consider what might impact your audience's emotions if you're trying to connect with them. It could be a trigger, and that's something you should be aware of. Just from learning your audience, there's nothing but tons of tools to know who's buying your product, to know what not to do. Similar to Tampax, they should know who's buying their product. So it was just one of those things where just a bad, not even bad, a good idea gone bad. I'm not even sure if it was a good idea. They just shouldn't have did it. But anyway, we can go to the next one, which is Airbnb's floating world email marketing, I guess. And that happened during Hurricane Harvey in Houston. If you remember that, it was kind of a very scary hurricane for the people out there. And they kind of, I don't even want to say pressed the wrong button at the wrong time. It was just bad for them. So let's get into it. In 2017, Airbnb sent out a horribly timed marketing email during Hurricane Harvey in Houston. It was an ad for water-themed homes and attractions like houseboats and water slides. The problem here is they decided to, well, it's not even they decided. On the taglines of the email marketing campaign graphics, there were things that said, how to spend a day or an entire trip without touching dry land. They had other headlines that included stay above water, that's just, and live aquatic life with these floating homes. Now, Airbnb wasn't too publicly condemned just because their reputation with disaster relief programs and things like that kind of let the public know that it was an obvious, genuine mistake and it wasn't trying to go viral like some of these other brands or anything like that. So they weren't killed too much. There were just a few people on Twitter who might have let them know that it was insensitive and just letting them have their opinion about the situation. But the lesson here is, though you can't plan for natural disasters, being able to have a quick pivot is something that a brand that is the size of Airbnb should probably have. And also, having a strong social responsibility probably will help with the lessening of the impact of a mistake, which is why Airbnb having disaster relief programs and things like that lets you know that it was just genuinely a mistake. But the final one, we go back to Burger King.
First time.
Burger King decided that they would tweet women belong in the kitchen. Now, their idea behind it was obviously trying to go viral, but they, under those tweets, they talked about the percentage of women chefs in the industry and things that would matter regarding their scholarship program that was taking place in the UK. The problem here is a few things. One, it's so obvious that they were trying to go viral. Like, how stupid do you think people are? But two, when a user discovered that you could actually fit the first tweet, women belong in the kitchen, and the second tweet into one tweet, it kind of let you know exactly what they were trying to do. And come on! People called that out pretty fast and destroyed Burger King for that shit. Rightfully so, because who do you think you are, and how stupid do you think people are? It's obvious what you're trying to do here, and it's a horrible way of going about it. Just announce your program because it's a good thing, not trying to go viral off of it. That's just idiotic. But anyway, the lesson here that they could learn is, one, don't do that shit, obviously. But two, don't use sexism as a message to get people's attention. Whether you mean well or not, just don't do it. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And that's exactly it. Obviously, like I said, their first tweet was an attempt to go viral, and it went viral. Don't get it wrong. They went viral, but
Yeah, boy.
but not for the way that they would have liked to go viral. But with that being said, that is all the examples I have for today when it comes to marketing fails. This is something I'm planning on doing consistently, probably every other week, as I do the other UnMarketed episodes, which goes into brand analysis, marketing analysis, what could have been done better, or even brands that I like the way they did marketing. All of that will be taking place on the episodes that have the episodes numbered. But anyway, now you've watched the entire video.
I'm out of here.
So if you like what you've seen, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, tell me you hate that shit. Tell me you don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here, you're trash.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Just let me know down below. But that's pretty much it. I have nothing more, so sayonara. Bye.